Okay, so today I'm going to give you guys my review of the Dallas Wings and Indiana Fever game, and I have a lot to say. First off, starting with Paige Bueckers, as I always do. So she finishes the night with 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, okay? And she should have 6 assists. They took 2 of her assists away, which is just BS, bro. She had 2 steals today, 50% from the field, and 7 of 14 from the floor. Made all of her free throws, only 1 turnover. Efficiency fan club, we will always take this, and 62.8% true shooting, okay? What do I always say? That Paige Bueckers finds a way, bro. Sophie Cunningham was all over her, hugging her, fouling the shit under her this whole game, and they did not call that shit, okay? There was 2 times at least where she was taking shots and she was clearly fouled, and they did not call that, okay? So she should have had more free throws tonight, because they were fouling her all over the place and being very physical with her, and it was just pissing me off. It was just pissing me off, okay? So you have those things, and later in the game, Aaliyah Boston set this illegal screen. Paige ran into it, and then she got hurt. And you know, I think she went to the locker room. She came back in the game at the 4th quarter and everything. I didn't want to see Paige finish the game because Paige's health is the most important thing. Honestly, like I said, it's more important than a basketball game. So I would have been fine if she would have sat the rest of the game out, because I just knew we weren't winning this game. I knew we weren't winning this game and everything. I saw on Twitter, she said she's fine, but it'll probably hurt more tomorrow and everything. So wishing her the best. If she needs to take a game off, you know, albeit her health is the most important thing and everything like that. But everything that they were doing with her on the floor, and she still finds a way. This is what, her 12th 20-point game of this season. Rookie of the year, generational player. Yup. She had so many good plays this game, just making it look easy. And another 20-point game for Paige Bueckers. Another 20-point game for Paige Bueckers. Just what a joy to watch. What a joy to watch. They could stand to help her more with the double team, as I always say. I'm tired of the JJ Quinterly point guard experiment as well, and just so many empty possessions and things that frustrate me. Paige, she just makes everything better. She makes everything better. Have you ever seen that meme? You are a star, a great, big, shining star. That's how I feel about Paige. That's how I feel about Paige. But she came through. She came through. On to some of my favorite plays from the game. So this is a mid-range jump shot that she had. Exactly. And she was talking about this in the press conference after the last game, kind of saying that she wants to drive to the basket more, but she was like, I love my mid-range jump shot. That'll never change, but it's just a work of art. So yeah, I had to have this play. This is another good play, so I had to throw that in. This was later in the game, okay? This was after, you know, she had to leave and come back and she hit a shot, and Paige was talking her shit. I love that. Talk your shit, Paige, because the way she was getting played, bro, she had this one play where she had Sophie in hell, okay? Got a nice bucket on her, just the moves that she has in her bag. We love it, but talk your shit, Paige. But yeah, I think this is the play that I was just referencing and everything, but we love that. Again, the midi is art. You just love it. Just the form, it's art. Showed this during the broadcast, but this was Paige at halftime, okay? 15 points, 5 of 9 field goals, made all of the free throws, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, okay? 10 points in the second quarter, okay? Yeah, exactly. What she did in this game, you know, with all the circumstances, I just appreciate it, bro. This is one that really stood out. Paige Bueckers now has 8 games this season with 20-plus points and 2 steals, most by a rookie ever. Generational rookie of the year, period. Saw this one on Twitter, but Paige Bueckers is leading the entire WNBA this season in mid-range jump shots made. She has 82, Courtney Williams 79, and Nneka Ogwumike with 50. Exactly, mid-range demon, okay? Shows her last 3 games, okay? 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 21 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, okay? And yeah, always gotta say this, but they sell her assists, bro. They sell her assists so many times. They sold. Showed this again during the broadcast, but this was the record that she broke last game, fastest to 400 points and 100 assists. But I just wanted to show again. My rook for real. This is something I gotta share right now, but Paige was the only one who was in double figures. Everybody else did not show up tonight. Get the woman some help. This is what I'm talking about consistently, because how was Paige the only one in double figures? Y'all see what I'm talking about. This was Paige's pregame fit. I always like to share these. I will say this is one of my favorite pregame fits of the season. I really like it. So, yeah, she ate. Now officially on to my favorite tweets from the game section, bro. This one sent me. They were talking about the unselfishness of Enrique, bro. Like, they don't be watching these games, okay? She did have this really nice assist. I think it was a bounce pass to Zaza. Okay, it was in transition. It was beautiful. But unselfishness of Enrique, we're talking about Enrique here. Like, let's be for real. This one, Maisha Hines Allen auditioning for her new team right now, bro. In the beginning, she actually did have some good plays today, but this sent me. This one, Paige had 1 assist to Louisa and an assist to Haley. I saw that shit with my own 2 eyes. Why they take it away? Exactly. This one, JJ has no bag man. She's easy to defend. When she starts running to the basket, she kills me. And how many times does she need to get blocked before she comes up with something else, bro? There was a play where she literally went and Aaliyah Boston was right behind her. Give me that shit. She got blocked, bro. Aaliyah Boston is like 6'5". JJ is what, 5'8" at best. And you're taking shots with Aaliyah Boston right behind you, bro. The last game, what was it? Bree Jones. Again, give me that shit, bro. You can't keep doing that. She can't keep driving to the basket and taking contested layups. And most of the time she misses them anyways. Has some of the worst decision making that I've ever seen. She need to pass the ball more. She don't need to be starting. Get her out of my starting line. This one, Paige got double digits. Hashtag got what I came for. Bro, yeah, Paige having double digits is the only thing I want out of each game. So the fact that the streak continues is something that's so pleasing to me. Okay, exactly, bro. One of only, what, 2 or 3 players to have double digits in every single game this season. As a rookie, she's doing this. Remember that. This one, double digit streak still on. A similar vibe, but agreed. Bro, this one, they were like, why does Sophie guard Paige like that? Like, bro. Like, I hate Sophie Cunningham so bad. I hate Sophie Cunningham so bad, bro. She's the definition of a dirty player. What she was doing to Paige all game and the way that she plays. And people talking about, oh, she's the enforcer. And the enforcing in question is her choking people out and her playing very dirty with people. She's a dirty player. That's why when Kiki Iriafen rocked her shit, I was up. I can't stand Sophie Cunningham. And she races, and she MAGA, and all the other shit. Like, the shit that she talks, it doesn't make sense with the production that she's had all season. Like, I don't know why the FIFA fans be defending her, because they're racist too. But it's just weird. It's weird. This one, I know her back tire from this carry job, referring to Paige in the first half versus everyone else, bro. All these people combining for 12 and Paige having 15. She always finds a way. She always finds a way, but she need better teammates, bro. The way that they sell her assists has to be studied. The decision making is puzzling. This one, the amount of moving screens Aaliyah Boston does is crazy, and it's even more crazy that the refs never call them. It's very dangerous, and a player got hurt as a result. Refs needs to do better. Very much agree. Very much agree with this. This one, continuing on, AB, they can never make me like you. I hope the W base continue to get announced, bro. What I always say, she always goes elbow for elbow. I'm always bringing up those elbows when I talk about Aaliyah Boston, bro. And I hate the physical way that she plays and the shit that she be doing. She be doing some dirty shit, bro. And when I said that the last review, like I said, you guys act like she Asia Wilson. You guys act like she Asia Wilson. Like, let's be so for real. I hate the way that Aaliyah Boston plays continuously. I've been saying that, and I really hope that after today, some of you guys can see exactly what I mean. Okay, you guys make excuses for that shit, but refs don't call that enough. They don't call that enough. She should have fouled out of this game, period. Like, she just pisses me off so bad what she does continuously. It's one of the last few Dallas possessions, LOL, that's game. I mean, look at this. I think that's like a missed 3 or something like that. Missed free throw, missed drive layup, missed 3, missed corner 3, turnover offensive foul, and missed 2. Like, bro, this is the Dallas Wings, and it's not good. It's not good. This one, I was told Enrique was finally working, bro. Look at the stat line. Look at the stat line, bro. Mind you, they said that this is Enrique's, 8th game this season with single figures. Okay, so let's think about that. Let's think about that. What did I say in the last video? Some of y'all said I was being too harsh. And last performance and today's performance, it's all coming back around just like I said it would. So, exactly, bro. This one, Paige Bueckers tonight, no help. Exactly, bro. No help. It's, ugh. This one, bad day for the Paige doesn't get guarded crowd considering their own team is strapped to her like a backpack. Clock it. This one, Paige being the only Dallas wing in double figures. But yes, this team couldn't use a shooter. Exactly, bro. And I kind of tweeted something similar as well, bro. Like, Paige being the only one with double figures. And you guys are saying that we don't need AZ FUD. Like, it's weird. And like people have said, and like I agree with, bro, I'm tired of you guys acting like we only want AZ to Dallas because of their relationship, bro. It has nothing to do with that, genuinely. From a basketball perspective, AZ FUD is a generational player. You do not pass up a player like that, okay? I got some thoughts on Lauren Betts, and I'll probably share those at a later point in time. Probably watch a little bit more tape to solidify it, but AZ has everything. Generational player, great 3-point shooter, the mid-range is there, the reverse layup is there, the defense is there, she's a smart player, she's consistent. Like, bro, like, I don't know how you can watch games like today and say that we don't need AZ FUD on the team. Like, a lot of you guys homophobic. Like, it's giving that. This is another one, but it said all Aaliyah Boston does is elbow. Keep them to yourself, bro. This play, bro. And of course I wasn't called on her. Oh, they said, you think every time the Wings brick, they all look at AZ because child, brick after brick after brick. One, how does AB constantly foul and still manage to act shocked every time, bro? The Enrique tribute, because she does the same. This one, mind you, Paige is the only one even getting guarded, and they still can't take advantage of it, okay? Not to mention our big shoot more threes than Paige, because none of them can set a fucking screen, and she's the only one that can set up shots for them, which is never in the paint where they belong. Clock it. This one, Paige 5 and out at the half when she used to get 8 touches at best after doing cardio for 5 minutes straight into the second quarter, and this bro, Camilla always be smiling, but I agree with this, okay? Love how aggressive that she's been with hunting her shot because they don't be getting her involved enough. This one, most 20-point games by a rookie this season. Paige with 12, Sonya with 4, and Kiki with 2. And y'all try to tell me Paige was a rookie of the year. This one, Paige cuss everyone out during press. You have enough to pay the fine. Exactly, but she won't. She's too classy. Bro, this one, everyone except Paige, Jaza, and Haley packed in bags. I agree. This one, Dallas is 8-20, and the GM on here DMing user Paige Bueckers braids, bro. He is so unserious. He got bigger fish to fry. This one really stood out to me too. Wings head coach Chris Cole-Klein says the Fever are a great team to learn from when it comes to toughness. And then my mutual said, can't coach and can't fight for your players and want them to learn to be damn near bullies on the court. LOL. Okay. Exactly, bro. Like, and they're asking him about the Dejanay trade rumors, and he just said a whole bunch of BS, bro. Chris never stands up for his players. Chris never bigs up his players unless his mic shines on, bro. He never gets Paige chance. He never gives Paige chance in the way that he should. She's a generational player. Everything that he says about her should be going pretty much only, bro. Like, that time whenever she got hurt and she was out with a concussion and that nigga was laughing about it, I'll never forget that shit. You stand up for your players. You take the fine, and you said that the officiating was bullshit, okay? Like, pretty much any other coach in the league would do, okay? Shari would do that shit. Sandy would do that shit. Why can't you stand up for your players? Bro? I hate this nigga so bad. Like, I'm just so ready for him to get fired. And I just always say in these videos that I hate Chris, because you had one thing to say. Bro. Talking about toughness and all this other shit, and they be playing dirty. Like, let's be for real. You call that shit out. But he don't care about his players, so he won't. Like, I'm just so ready for the new coach we getting next year, because he's not going to be here next year. And if he is, then Kurt, I got a lot of questions for you. This is the last one, bro. This was before the game, but I posted this video of me at the gym just hitting some threes and everything like that. And I just posted Demon Home Wings Up. And then my mutual said, not only does Anastasia have AZB in the Paige shirt competition, but now she's coming for that 3-pound. Bro, they be killing me on Twitter, bro. They were like, we need you tonight, and just they were saying some funny stuff. But I actually got the 3-ball to go. Okay, so I was happy. I had to post a little video. I thought it was fun. Now time to talk about everybody else. So now we're on to Enrique. Enrique finishes the night with 8 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, 16.7% field goal percentage, 1 of 6 from the floor, no threes today, made all of her free throws, no turnovers, and 46.3% true shooting percentage. Like I kind of was alluding to earlier, I was right again. Like, I be right so many times this season, okay? And y'all be hating on me. All I have to do is wait. Hashtag never wrong, just early, bro. The way people been talking about Enrique after the 4 good games that she had, saying, oh, like, they finally figuring out like, people said they don't play well because of each other, okay? You guys have to watch these games. And be honest with yourselves. Like I said earlier, they said it was her 8th game this season in single figures. Like, let's be serious. Let's think about that, okay? Yeah, it was not good tonight. And she just has moments that frustrate me in general. And yeah, Chris set her out for most of the 4th quarter, which I will say I disagree with that. You know, maybe let her play, see if she could get a few more shots to going, because, child, we probably needed that. But yeah, what I said, I still stand on that today, and we still need AZ FUD. So yeah, that's all I can say. Dallas Wings family, remember who this tank is for. Remember who we're getting. We're getting AZ FUD. And if they don't draft AZ FUD, a generational player, I will never forgive this franchise. Like I said, you don't pass up on a player like that. So these Enrique agendas already should have been ended. They need to end today, and you guys need to jump with the AZ trade like the rest of us have. Like, let's be for real. Paige needs help. Now we look on to everybody else. Maisha Hines 18 minutes, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 50% from the floor. So, yeah, I'll give her her twos today. This was one of her better games, probably. Still have moments that frustrate me with the driving through the lane, the blowing layups, you know, everything else I say about Maisha Hines. I don't have to repeat myself. You guys already know. So, yeah, I will say at one point in this game, she got hurt. And, of course, Aaliyah Boston was at the scene of the crime. Of course, she was at the scene of the crime, bro. And so, yeah, wishing her best for her recovery. Have moments that frustrate me, sure, but it was one of her better games. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't even have the energy today. I really don't. Then we go on to JJ Quinterly, 27 minutes, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 28.7% field goal percentage. Like I was kind of already alluding to that play earlier, whenever, you know, Leah Boston said, give me that shit. She got to be better about the shot selection. I'm tired of the contested layups. Let's develop a mid-range jump shot. You got Paige on your team. She could help you with that. I don't know. Let's get better at the 3-point shooting. We could do those things, but it's just the being in love with the contested layup, blowing it time after time, not passing the basketball enough, bro. I forgot to say this, bro, but there was times where Paige was wide open. I saw 2 times this game where Paige was ready for the basketball and they did not pass her the basketball and get her involved. There should not be an offensive possession where the ball doesn't touch Paige's hands. I really believe that. And like I said, either Dejanay or somebody else needs to be in the starting lineup, because you're telling me that every single game I am subjected to this. Like, bro, get Paige the basketball. Every time I see JJ in transition, it just pisses me off. Can't defend without fouling. Like, bro, like, it's not good. It's not good right now. Zaza, 16 minutes, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 60% from the floor, 1 block. I'll take that today. She had this really nice floater in the game, I think, and that was a really good play. That was a really good play. So credit to Zaza today. We look at Louisa, 19 minutes, I think 4 points. I can't see the rest of it, 33% from the floor. Not great from her. You know, she had some good plays, but we need Louisa and Lee to be in double figures. And trust me, I got a lot to say about Lee. Now we go on to Tierra McCowan, 12 minutes, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 100% from the floor. Not bad for the time. Not bad for the time. Haley Jones, 23 minutes, 7 points, 0 rebound, 1 assist, 0 steal, 2 block, 42.9% from the floor. Not her best day, you know, in terms of the efficiency and everything. Like I said, I appreciate her because she tries, because she has IQ on the floor and everything. I will say that the fouls on her were BS, bro. She picked up 4 fouls, not even before halftime, so she had to sit out a lot of the game. And then when she came back in, I kind of felt like she was out of rhythm and stuff. And so, yeah, like, they just really pissed me off the way that this game was officiated and everything. Like, it was such BS. But yeah, I'll talk about the officiating a little bit more later. Now on to Leah Rue. Leah Rue finishes with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 20% from the floor. Leah Rue was bad today. A defensive liability, like I always say. There was this one play, she was driving to the basket, and I just knew. I was like, bro, she's gonna sell this shit, and she sold. Just bad play after bad play after bad play. Pretty sure she had a turnover this game. It was not a good game for her. I hope she bounces back next game, but it was awful, and yeah, it was awful. Dejanay Carrington, 16 minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 25% from the floor. Shot selection has to get better. I can appreciate the defense, the same things that I always say about Dejanay Carrington. Ty Harris is out, and Maddie Segrist is out, and they reported that Maddie Segrist was going to play today, and then, you know, she got downgraded out, so you guys got our hopes up for no reason. Now we go on to the advanced metrics for today's game. So first quarter, 22-22. I thought that our offensive rebounding in the first quarter was not good enough, bro. Just multiple times they were able to get second chance opportunities. So I just thought there wasn't enough hustling for the rebounding. You know, at least early on in the first quarter, like, we got killed on the offensive glass today. I'd really have to see the numbers later, but I was not pleased with the offensive rebounding in the first quarter. The shot selections is always puzzling to me pretty much. Defense this game was not good enough. We can't get there fast enough in transition. That's something that you know that this team loves to do, and so you have to get better at getting there fast enough so you can contest the shots in transition, and doing better at rebounding and defense so they don't even get in transition. So, you know, there's that with the defense as well. Not doing a good enough job getting there and contesting the shots, hedging the screens, you leaving open space. There was this one play where Kelsey Mitchell was wide open to mid-range jump shot. Nobody was defending her, and I think she had a similar play towards the end as well. Multiple times where you're just seeing them able to run plays and just get shots at the basket, whether that's to Aaliyah Boston, and we're just not getting there fast enough to contest those things, or we're bad at defending it, or we cannot defend without fouling. And I just think our defense continuously is awful, but today it was bad. It was bad. We had a few good defensive plays, but I was not moved by our defense at all. It's very shameful what we do every game defensively, and it has to stop. It has to stop, bro. Like, I'm tired of the defense. Second quarter, 26-20, so we got outscored, of course. Third quarter, we got outscored again, 22-15, and, you know, this is when Paige got hurt. I don't remember when she got hurt in the third quarter, but she didn't finish the third quarter, and she got hurt. And then the fourth quarter, 18-21. Showed some fight in the fourth quarter, but, you know, it is what it is. And I guess I'll talk about the officiating now. I kind of was alluding to this earlier, but I just think that the officiating in general for Fever games is awful. The physical way that they're allowed to play, the way that they're able to get away with the dirty shit, it has to stop. Whenever you're not calling this shit out that they do, the hooking of the arms, just the physical way that they play, that is how people get hurt. Like how Paige got hurt in this game, like how Maisha Hines-Allen got hurt in this game. And basketball is not about that, okay? Yes, there's going to be some physicality in the game, absolutely, but there's a way to do that, and there's a way to play, and I just don't like the way that they play, specifically, like I said, Sophie Cunningham and Leah Boston. So them continuously not calling things, that is how people get hurt, number one, and we should have got to the line more today, because multiple times Paige was fouled, and they're not calling that, and that is very disgraceful by the refs, okay? I'm tired of them letting them get away with this shit. I saw it firsthand, also in the Commissioner's Championship game, and like I said, the Lynx shit the bed in that game, 100%, and that's why I was mad that day. The officiating was also awful. Two things can coexist as well, but I just thought that the officiating was horrendous as well. And so, yeah, I mean, we had some good moments in this game. And everything. And I'll talk more about why we lost this game, but those are at least some overarching thoughts. So I'll say some of my thoughts for later. Biggest lead, they had a 13 lead in the third quarter. We had a 2 lead in the first quarter. Now we look at best player streaks. Chloe Bibby with 6 and Paige Bueckers with 4. Continuing on with the head-to-head metrics, so the Fever from the field, 45.2%, 33-73, and we were 40.6%, 26-64. You guys know how I feel about the shot selection. I'm not repeating myself today. From the 3, they were way better at 12 of 28, 42.9%, and we were 2 of 15. Our 3-point shooting has to get better, period. From the free throw line, 24-25, so we cashed in, so we actually got more free throws today. Still should have got to the line more. I don't care. And they were 10 of 13. turnovers 15 to 20, so they had more turnovers than us. But we got to do better. I'm just seeing dead ball turnovers when you pass the ball out of bounds. I'm seeing stupid passes continuously. We had a shot clock violation, I think, earlier in the game. We were able to force one shot clock violation out of them, which was good. But it's just stupid decisions continuously with the basketball, and 15 turnovers is still too many in the basketball game. You see the rebounding, 32 to 50. We got out rebounded horribly. Only 32 rebounds in the game. This is why I want Angel Reese. Assists 16 to 25, blocks 7 to 3, so that's at least good. Defensive rebounds 26 to 30, offensive rebounds 14 to 4. This is what I'm talking about with the offensive rebounding. Only 4 offensive rebounds the whole fucking game. And then we look at points off turnovers, 13 to 16. Have to do better. I'll continue on. Points in the paint, 34 to 36, so pretty close. Fast break points, 10 to 14. One of our better games in transition, but what do I say? That we always blow the easy layup. And of course, we did that so many times today. Our bigs have to be better at finishing, period. Second chance points, 14 to 5. Have to do better at capitalizing on those opportunities. Steals, 10 to 8. They had more. And personal fouls, 20 to 16. Why do I think that the Dallas Wings lost this game? Number one, you have the puzzling shot selection, which I talk about all the time, so I don't even want to get into that today. You have the fact that whenever Paige is not running the floor, it's just a hot mess. It's a hot mess. I don't like to watch his team without Paige at all. And even when Paige is on the floor, they don't get her enough touches, and they weren't setting her up enough easy plays this game, I felt. I'm definitely going to have to relook at the highlight, but child, they don't be setting screens 90% of the time anyways. Last time they did, the last game, I appreciate that to Louisa and Tahili for those things, but 90% of the time they're not going to set the screen and get easy plays for Paige. So many times I see empty possessions, I see them have no clue what they are doing, and it's just very puzzling to see how this offense runs continuously. They have to do better at playing unselfish. It's the same thing with that. A defense, like I said, I thought our defense was terrible today. We had good moments of defensive stuff, but like I said, I thought our defense was awful today. You have that. You have Chris's rotations, which continually are very puzzling to me, with the Maisha Hines Allen of it all, which, like I said, it was one of her better games, but still, she just always finds a way to piss me off. With Lee of it all, like, it's just so many puzzling things. You have the fact that we don't have a big who's an answer for Leah Boston as well. Couldn't finish enough, couldn't defend her well enough. So that's always going to come back to bite us. And the Fever were just more cohesive in what they were able to do in running the plays and just making sure that they were sharing the ball and getting the good ball movement in terms of the defense. And like I said, they were doing a lot of dirty shit, but they just played better today than us. They just played better than us today. That, and then the officiating is ass. We have the worst home refs in the league. We never get calls at home. How do we get better calls away than we have when we are at home? And our home commentators are very annoying, always giving 10s what they are not due. So, yeah, I think that those are the biggest things. Not letting Paige play point guard enough, as I always say in these videos. And you guys can let me know down below in the comments what were some possessions that had you frustrated, plays that you hated, plays that you loved. I always forget the plays because it's just such a long game. So stuff frustrates me and then I completely forget about it. So please let me know down below in the comments why you guys think that we lose this game. I think it's multiple things as well. Also, like I said, you have the fact that Paige is the only one in double figures today. When nobody is stepping up and helping Paige, then that is a problem. That is a problem. Like I said, you saw the way that Paige got guarded this entire game, and yet Paige finds a way. What about everybody else? Nobody is seeing the amount of defensive attention that Paige is. And Paige still found a way to have 22, and everybody else sold. Everybody else sold. I'm not pleased with that at all. I'm not pleased with that at all, bro. If you're not going to score, then set up easy plays for Paige to score. Let's do something. Let's do something. Let's rebound better. Let's play better defense. Yeah, I think I'm done. But let me know what you guys think below as well. Oh, yeah, and they were saying they want Noel to coach. Exactly. Fuck Chris, man. I'm going to go on to the Indiana Fever side. So we look, Natasha Howard, 31 minutes, 11 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 44% from the floor. So a double-double, not a bad stat line for today, and 16 rebounds. Angel Reese coded. I wish, our bigs could do that consistently. Aaliyah Boston finished this with a double-double as well. 12 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 45% from the floor. I already have my issues with Aaliyah Boston, which I talked about earlier. I'm not going over that again. You guys know that she pisses me off and not efficient from the field, but we move on. Kelsey Mitchell, 33 minutes, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 47.4% field goal percentage. We could have done a better job at guarding Kelsey Mitchell. I will say that as well. The first time we played her, I think she had 30 points against us, so you got to do double teams. You gotta do, you gotta make it harder for her to score and everything like that. And sometimes I saw them still trying to contest a shot and she got it off anyways, but we could have stood to do better guarding her. Sophie Cunningham, this is the stat line she has all games. 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. I will never give that woman a 10. I hate Sophie Cunningham. She has no haters. I hate her. Ari McDonald, 29 minutes, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 40% from the floor. Not efficient from the floor, but this is actually not a bad stat line for the time played. Chloe Baby, 6 minutes, 6 points. I can't see the rest. Lexi Hall, 18 minutes, 7 points, 42%. Child. Not great. Then we continue on. We see Dantas, 11 minutes, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 25% from the floor. Colson, Alfia was at 3. In 11 minutes, I guess it's okay. And then Timpson, and then, the rest of them didn't play, as we know. Why did the Fever win this game? Like I said, just more cohesion as a team, making sure you're doing better at sharing the basketball, taking an opportunity whenever you see lapses in our defensive coverages, and, you're making sure that you get the assist, you get the bucket. Defensively, they play better than us, and the officiating, and better coaching. So yeah, I think that's there. I think that's there. Like people said, people act like the Fever is a bad team and everything like that. You still have good personnel. You still got Aaliyah Boston. You still got Kelsey Mitchell. You still got good players. So yeah, like watching the Indiana Fever like today, yeah, like this is why I never watch this team. This is why I never watch this team and everything, and why I only review them when they play my team, because they continually piss me off. And I'm gonna say the same thing every time that I'm forced to watch them fuck. Like, they just get me so frustrated. I genuinely hate to watch them play. This matchup, I'm not hungry. Sophie Cunningham has a first class ticket on the way to hell. Aaliyah Boston, I'm not moved. So yeah, those are my things. Let me know what you guys think of this game down below in the comments, and we can continue that conversation. But yeah, Paige Bueckers 20 ball and another record, a couple more records for Paige. I'm leaving here with something. That's all I gotta say.